Up until now, we've only written JavaScript in .js files, and we've used it to experiment with the language and to try to solve some small exercises. But in real projects, JavaScript works together with HTML and CSS, where HTML kind of acts like your skeleton, the body, the structure. CSS acts like the styles, the clothes that you put on the web page. And then finally, JavaScript is the behavior, it's the brains, it's the nervous system, it's what makes the web page responds to what the user clicks on, what the user types, what they move, so on and so forth. So let's see how all of that fits together and works together in an HTML file. Over here, we have a very simple HTML file that includes the enclosing HTML tags. It also has the head section in which we include the metadata about the website. It also includes the title, which is what appears on the tab title or the window kind of title when you're on the website. And then in the body, we only have an h1 tag, which has the text of hello world. And that is what appears on the side over here. Here's my browser. So I am using the live server extension in Visual Studio Code, which allows me to go into the files, right click on them, and then open them with the live server. And then it runs it on a particular port. In my case, it is port 5500, which is what I have over here. Now we know that we can already integrate CSS into our HTML to modify the styles of our web page. So if I create a style section over here or style tag, in which I'll say that I want my heading 1 to have the color of green. If I save, that updates in the browser. Now, obviously, we also know that this can be extracted into our style.css file. So if I come over here and paste my code, and let me fix the indentation and save this file. Now, if I go back over here and delete that, obviously the color goes away, but we're still able to include the style using the link tag. So with the rel of style sheet, my file is actually included in /assets/styles/style.css. If I save, here we go, we are getting our styles updated. Now, to start bringing in JavaScript into the web page, we usually go at the end of the body. Right before the body closes is when we will include the script tag. And in here, we could do something like alert, hello world. If I save that, you get this alert pop-up that basically has the text that you provided into the alert section. And similarly, we can do the same thing where we would take this code and we will take it into a separate file. So I'll come over here, we'll do a script, and the path to that script is assets, scripts, script.js. And if I copy this, delete that, and go into my script.js file right over here, I can save that, also fix the indentation, save it, and the behavior kind of doesn't go away. So every time I refresh, here we go, I get my alert. Let's just, for the sake of it, let me add an exclamation point here, save, and if I hit OK and refresh the page, we get that message with the exclamation point. I just wanted to make sure that this is the file that is driving the scripts running on the browser right now. We could also add a console log. So if I do console log, this is a test, and we save that. Now, for you to be able to see the console log messages, refresh, you need to right click on your browser, anywhere in the browser, and open up your developer tools, which is under the inspect. So if I do that, let me move this to the bottom just so it's easier to see. And let's expand that section here. And here's the console. We get to see our console message over here. So every time, let's actually go ahead and remove the alert just because it keeps us refreshing the page every time. So let's get rid of that. And let's add a couple more console logs. This is test 2 and this is test 3. We save that. Here we go. We get our console logs into the web page. So this is how we know that we're able to bring in the structure using HTML. We're able to bring in the styles from our style.css or from CSS. And we're able to add sort of an interactivity for now using the alerts and the console logs using JavaScript. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript, they all come together to form this complete experience.